Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Miss USA 2019 and Sherri Hill. Now, some of you might have seen my reaction last night on Instagram to the news that Sherri Hill is going to be the exclusive designer for Miss USA 2019. And when I say the exclusive designer, from the reports that I'm getting from actual contestants in Miss USA 2019 and former contestants of Miss USA, the girls will be required to choose a Sherri Hill gown for finals of Miss USA 2019. These are the reports I'm getting. That news, I mean, I want to say it was shocking, but it was more than shocking. Like, what? What? Wait. Wait. Let's break this down piece by piece. First of all, because I don't want anybody to say it in the comments, okay? This is not me being against Sherri Hill. Sherri Hill is like the undisputed queen of pageant gowns. I mean, the only person that really goes toe-to-toe with Sherri Hill when it comes to pageant gowns, I think, is Giovanni. But Sherri Hill's pretty undisputed, and I mean, I think we can all see why. Sherri Hill, her ball gowns are amazing. They're gorgeous. They're a fantasy. I love ball gowns. I own a Sherri Hill gown. What pageant girl hasn't worn or been in or tried on a Sherri Hill gown? Like, it's Sherri Hill. So this is nothing against Sherri Hill, because I love Sherri Hill. I watch all the fashion shows. But like I said, we're gonna break this down piece by piece. First off, the financial burden of it all, because I know the gown is usually the biggest burden for the girls or their sponsors. I mean, that is usually the highest cost. Even like when I've competed, yeah, the gowns are expensive. So having Sherri Hill be the sponsor and those girls not having to pay for that is great. But I think it's kind of backwards to sponsor only the gowns for finals instead of doing the gowns for prelims. I think it would be better if they did have all the girls wear a Sherri Hill gown for prelims, so at least everybody can benefit from it, instead of turning finals night into a Sherri Hill fashion show, which it's not supposed to be, okay? This is not supposed to be about Sherri Hill. It would be more beneficial to all the girls, yeah, to sponsor prelims. And I know it would be like a huge burden on Sherri Hill, but I mean, if you're gonna monopolize Miss USA, and I really feel bad for some of the contestants, because a lot of these girls have worked for years to get to the Miss USA stage. They have dreamt of the gowns that they were going to wear. They have dreamt of the designer that they are going to work with. To now have that option and decision stripped from them, and some of you are going to be like, well, it wasn't stripped from them. They can just wear it during prelims. No, it's prelims. There's a reason, even when you watch Miss Universe, that some of these girls, they wear a preliminary gown and they save that big banger gown for finals night. And you're taking that opportunity away from some of the girls that want to do that. We all have to say that we do look forward to seeing that diversity on the runway. We look forward to seeing those gowns that we haven't seen before, designers that we don't know the name of, you know, things that surprise us. We're losing that diversity. Because although most everybody does love Sherri Hill, this is not the Sherri Hill fashion show, and that's exactly what finals night is going to be turned into if everybody's wearing Sherri Hill. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, anybody who's ever been in a pageant in their head has thought about their dream dress. And if you ever got the chance to wear your dream dress, like if I ever got the chance to wear a Michael Cinco gown, I would die and be buried, be resurrected, and still walk on that stage, tears rolling down my eyes, wearing one of his ball gowns. So you're telling me all these wonderful moments that we've gotten from other gowns, like Florida's gown from last year, or Georgia's gown, you know, the sapphire blue that blew everybody's mind, or first runner-up's gown that was orange and had that beautiful pop of color, none of which were designed by Sherri Hill. You're telling me we're losing all of those wonderful standout moments from like those poor designers, other designers who are being kicked out of Miss USA because of a monopoly. Is this even legal? There are so many gowns that we loved on the Miss USA stage that were not designed by Sherri Hill, and yes, there are plenty of Sherri Hill gowns that were absolutely magnificent, like when Olivia Jordan won in her pink Sherri Hill. No one can pull that gown but Olivia. We know that. Like that is the Olivia dress. I've seen it when I go gown shopping, and I've seen the Olivia dress, and I don't even have the audacity to try that dress on, because that's the Olivia dress. So there are some Sherri Hill gowns that were complete knockouts, that were completely like Danny Walker's Miss USA ball gown. I loved it. Designed by Sherri Hill, and I loved it. Sherri Hill makes, she makes some beautiful gowns. Like, and I love ball gowns because I'm a girly girl, and Sherri Hill makes the best ball gowns. Love it. But we are throwing out so many gowns that I need to see. We looked forward to those moments to be able to see that diversity on stage. Taking that out is so unfair, and it's unfair to the girls, and it's unfair to us as pageant fans. My mind is absolutely like blown right now. Blown. Now I will say this, a gown does not make a queen, okay? Pia Wurtzbach could have wore a potato sack and still would have walked off with a crown. I know all the Filipino fans are gonna agree with me when I say Catriona Gray could have wore a saran wrap and she still would have walked away with a Mikimoto on her head, being Miss Universe all that she is. A gown's not going to put a crown on your head. Without Catriona Gray, the lava dress would have been like a smolder, okay? Catriona is the one that lit that dress on fire. Catriona is the one that turned the smolder gown into the fire gown that it was. She put the fire in that gown. She did that. For the sake of the show and the freedom of the contestants to be able to choose how they're represented on stage, I just think this is so unfair, and I would cry if I were one of them. I would probably cry. This is not a Sherri Hill fashion show. This is Miss USA, and we really look forward to all those gowns that surprise us, all those gowns that take our breath away. There have been so many gowns not designed by Sherri Hill that we loved, and we're losing those moments for what? For what? I mean, the only benefit that I'm seeing from this decision is that some of these girls will not have to pay for their gown. Some. Which I still think they should be, you know, if you're gonna do it and force these girls to do it, then if you're gonna do it and force these girls to do it, then it should be for everybody. Everybody should get to benefit from it. And also, why does it actually have to be a requirement? Can't we make it a choice like, hey, Sherri Hill's going to be a sponsor, so you can choose to wear one of her gowns completely free of charge. But you can also choose to wear a different gown, but you will have to fit the bill yourself. I would prefer that. Give the girls an option instead of making it a requirement to wear a Sherri Hill gown, because this show is really for the girls, not for Sherri Hill. Hopefully going forward, we get more information on what's going on. You know, maybe this will all turn out to not be true. Probably not, but maybe. Hopefully I get to hear from other 2019 Miss USA contestants and see what's going on with them and how they feel about it. And I kind of feel bad that this is happening during their year, and some of them probably had their heart set on other things and now it's messed up, and those are just like my little thoughts of, you know, what's going on. I didn't really expect to be doing Miss USA videos this soon, but hey. Anyways, thanks for coming to chat with me, hearing my thoughts, letting me vent a little bit. I'm just really confused and I need some hot chocolate. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section, or we can just, I don't know, pout together. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh, and by the way, I know a lot of people thought that this was going to be leveling the playing field, but let's just remember that Sarah Rose Summers won in a Sherri Hill gown when we had a lot of other custom gowns on the stage that night, and it didn't help them at all. So, yeah. Okay, bye.